Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Take on Tottenham. My name is Ben, and this is my take on Tottenham. And full-time result: Tottenham 2, Southampton 1. A victory at last, and first win for Ryan Mason in his first game, which is a really huge result for him. I know it was kind of like it's a midweek game against Southampton. You know, it's 6 p.m. kickoff, but I'm really hoping this will give the team a lot of confidence. It was a very much a game of two halves, but the result is going to be an important one. We've put themselves back into, I'd say, top 4 contention. I still don't see it happening. You know, they're 2 points off now, 4th, but every other team has a game in hand. The only fortunate thing they have is that Chelsea and West Ham are playing each other at the weekend, so hopefully those two will draw. But again, it's sort of a type of match where someone's going to drop points, and that'll be in Spurs' interest anyway. So that's a positive. But yeah, they got the job done. It was a bit of a hard one, but they got it done in the end. Let's go into the match. So first half, literally first couple of minutes, Hugo Lloris proving people who have doubted him wrong this season, and how I even think that sometimes this season it might be time for him to move on. And I think tonight he's just shown exactly why he's our number one. World class double save in the second minute as well. You know, could have really, like most of the team at that point, seemed to be caught out by it almost. But literally just, I think it was I think Danny Ings headed it point blank. Brilliant save anyway, you know, just for that. But then ball went straight out to Che Adams, and he volleyed it really hard to go to the bottom corner. It was close to Lloris, but my word, what a double save he made. And I don't know how he did it. I watched it back and back, and I was just like, how has he done that? First half, look, I'm going to be honest, first half was really poor. Didn't really see too much difference in the team. There was a lot of sitting back, a lot of uncertainty. And to be honest, as I've written down here, I feel like there was a lot of lacking of direction. I almost feel like, especially when they tried going forward, you could tell Kane wasn't there. Kane this season has been phenomenal. You know, and I think Kane, because of what he's been offering this season and dropping back and getting his assists and things, he really controls the way the team moves forward, and he could drop back to the halfway line as the wingers advance, or even Sonny, and he'll find the pass and he'll move the game forward. I feel like we weren't having that as much today. You know, Lucas, Bale, Sonny, they just look really, like I said, they're lacking direction, which is a bit of a shame. It was a bit, you see like Bale trying to get things started, but nothing was clicking. Seemed to be inviting the pressure as well, which was a bit of a shame, because that was very much a Jose trait. Reguilon, I thought first half in particular, I thought had a mediocre game anyway, but I thought he was looking poor again on the defensive side of things, which was a bit of a shame. I've been picking that up in the last 3 or 4 weeks, to be honest. It's been absolutely fine getting forward, but defensively very, very worrying, very concerning, and hopefully that improves by Sunday. You know, I know it's a quick sort of thing to say, but he can't afford to let those mistakes that he did today happen against Man City, because they will punish you for it. I thought Lo Celso was incredibly frustrating today. I really like Lo Celso. I think he's been really unfortunate with injuries. I thought tonight it was absolutely frustrating in terms of performance. A lot of wayward passing, sloppy, nonchalant passing as well, shooting where he should have passed. There's a couple of opportunities that he had where Sonny and Lucas were in far better positions to have a shot on goal, unmarked as well, and he's gone for the shot and obviously missed. So quite a frustrating performance. I don't know if he gets in the team on Sunday. We'll have to wait and see. And then we conceded. Standard really like goal for Southampton in terms of like they've got a brilliant player in James Ward-Prowse. I really, really like him. and Danny Ings, who we know what can do with the ball, and they showed us. James Ward-Prowse whipped a corner in. Sergio Aurier, I think, could have been doing better on the marking. He let Danny Ings go in front. It's a brilliant header across the goal, and it hit the post and went in. But I just... There's something I wrote, and I won't be afraid to say it because it's my opinion, it's my video, it's my channel, but I'm not liking what some of our players are doing at the minute in terms of, and I've noticed it, there was a lot during the Jose era anyway, but a lot happened tonight. The attacking players, and I'm speaking, I say attacking, more so with Reguilon when he's going forward, but the guilty parties tonight, Reguilon, Lo Celso, Lucas in particular, those three seem to be in a really good position. A player would come near them and touch them, brush past them when they're running or something, and they go down like a ton of bricks. And it's just like, I just don't like seeing it myself. It's really frustrating, and a lot of the time I thought the referee was actually quite good today. Like, I really thought that the ref wasn't being conned by it either, so I was just kind of like, what are you trying to achieve? And a lot of times with Reguilon doing it, the ref didn't buy it and Southampton would go down. It's not the first time I've said this. I think it happened against United a lot. We're exposed then at left back, so it's at the detriment of the team, and I just wish they would cut it out because it's quite annoying to watch. So second half come out a bit more promising. Depressing stat, we had our first attempt on target after the 54th minute, so definitely missing Harry Kane. But I'm sorry, but the excuses can't be there in terms of that. I think with the quality of Sonny and Lucas and Bale, like, they've got enough quality to have a shot on target way before the 54th minute. I just think it's a poor reflection on them. I'm looking at it more as it's poor on them, and it's not just us missing Kane. Like, they need to step up, and they've shown it before. Sonny stepped up in the Champions League final season when Kane got injured. Stepped up, took over that position, and did a really good job. So it's not an unusual theme for them. We got the equaliser. Bale, great finish. Lucas was denied, and then it was a brilliant finish by Bale. And to be honest, Spurs really pushed on from that goal. Really stagnant in the first half, but second half they really pushed on once they got the goal. Started taking against Southampton, threading passes together. Really simple, premise, but it does work. I thought, I've kind of said it really already, but I thought in terms of who had a bad game, Lo Celso had a terrible game, Reguilon. And to be honest, Sonny was having a bad game. He sort of got better towards the end. But first half, like I said, he was kind of non-existent. But it was a promising reaction from a team that has notably struggled conceding goals in both senses of the word, in terms of they're shipping goals anyway because of the defensive issues, but they also have a mentality issues where they concede goals. To see the reaction, it's promising. It's very much a hindsight thing. Would that have happened in a Jose? I don't know. It was a very odd game as well. It had, vibes of maybe a pre-season game at times. But I thought the reaction's the most important thing. And I think Ryan will be happy. Obviously, he won't be. It wasn't a perfect performance. Like I said the first half was woeful. And I think Southampton will be kicking themselves because I think they would have seen that as 3 points dropped in terms of the form I think that Spurs have been in. And the fact they had the lead and they looked really comfortable in the first half. So, no, really, I'm impressed by the reaction. I'm not going to say it was a fantastic performance. The penalty decision I thought was harsh, but it's one of them, really. I did see the goal ruled out for offside against Lucas for blocking the vision of the goalkeeper, which I was like, okay, well, if that's the rule, that's the rule. But I swear Scotty Parker and Fulham got done over by the same rule on Sunday against Arsenal last week, and the goal still stood. So I don't know how the rules go at the minute, but good stuff from Spurs. 3 point, I very much need 3 points as well. And we'll go on to Sunday. Huge game, biggest game of the season so far, and I really hope they turn up. It's in Man City's favour. It's Man City's game to lose for sure. But I would love nothing more for Ryan Mason to lead the team out and get a trophy. It'd be absolutely brilliant for him. So I'll see you guys on Sunday. Of course, I'll be doing videos if there's any more of these Super League type updates that affect the club directly. I think it's kind of straightforward now what's happened. Little update from tonight. Apparently the course of action in terms of punishment, they are exploring they're exploring how to punish the 6 clubs. The 4 of the 14 want the team that want these clubs punished somehow. What I'm really happy with is that they find that doing a points deduction, it affects the progress, it affects the clubs, i.e. it affects the fans and the board owners or the chairman or whatever, whoever's responsible for this Super League thing. It wouldn't really affect them too much by doing that. So what they've trying to do anyway is get the people who are involved in this to resign. And they've said if they don't resign, they're going to try and forcibly remove them from their positions instead. And I think that is an amazing thing because, you know, I think on one hand, I'm like, yeah, maybe deduct the points from the club because it is the club as an entity. But then, like I said, we know in this situation, there's a case of, you know, fans didn't know what was going on, players didn't know what was going on, managers didn't know what was going on, even high up executives who work under these people didn't know what was going on. This was all done in secret. So hopefully these people get removed. I don't know who it is in our team, whether it's executives. I don't know if it's Daniel Levy and Joe Lewis, or if it's Joe Lewis on his own, or just Daniel Levy. I have no idea. But hopefully something happens. If something big happens, I will let you know, of course. But it's nice to just be back focusing towards football, and hopefully Sunday we'll have a good day. But I might do a video before Sunday's match anyway because it's a cup final. But I'll see you guys on Sunday regardless. Hit that subscribe button. I really appreciate the everyone coming to my channel recently in the last couple of days. It's been really nice. I'd love to see it keep continuing. So I will see you guys in the next video. And as always, come on you Spurs, and obviously say no to the Super League because it's still there and we still need to get rid of it. So see you guys in the next video.